Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's be free.
We are Marianne and Chris, and we have been travelling since May 2018. After 6 months of preparing ourselves and our 15-year-old camper van called Trudy, we set off on the 4th of January 2020 to attempt to drive her and ourselves all the way around the world.
And in this episode, we head into the mountains and discover 2 amazing lakes and try the French tradition galette de roi. So we've left Vera and Steve's house and we have driven probably for about 45 minutes up into the mountains towards the Swiss border. They're showing us some of their local area and it's so beautiful. Can you see the view behind us? The sun is desperately trying to break through. It looks like it's going to be a sunny day and there's mist in the background. Absolutely stunning.
And it's just lovely up here, really fresh, can't you?
Yeah, it's cold.
Really fresh.
It's cold.
Yeah.
And actually, Vera, where is Vera?
Hi there.
Vera was actually born in this area.
Yes, exactly.
So there you go. So she's showing us her local area, which is really nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he's misbehaving as always. So we've stopped in a town called Nantua up in the hills and it's cold. Yeah, it is cold, but the sun is coming through. There's a beautiful lake behind us. And I can just imagine in the summer, Vera said that they used to all go swimming here in the summer. So I can imagine it's really busy here in the summer, but it's the drive up here and everything is really beautiful. Good job.
And there's a fisherman on a boat out there doing some fishing. It is stunning here. The air is really fresh.
Although I bet he's pretty cold. It's cold. Everyone's behind me doing star jumps.
Wait, just wait.
So as we're walking around the lake, we've just seen these sculptures out of the tree trunks. That's a skill and a half. You know, you see those guys by the sides of the road selling them sometimes. Absolutely amazing. It's lunchtime. Vera's brought a picnic for us. French style. What we got, Vera?
Bananas.
Bananas. From France?
I'm not sure. Some bread.
Some baguette.
Some jambon.
Some ham. So we've driven further up the mountain and we're about 900 meters up and it's our first snow.
Ta-da! Vera and Steve have brought us up further up into the mountains to this beautiful lake. It's called Lac de Genin. C'est Lac de Genin or Genin? Lac Genin, and it's really beautiful. And because we've come so much higher, there's actually snow, and you can maybe see the ice on the lake as well. It's beautiful. A little bit slippy on the grass, but it's stunning. And at the water's edge, there's actually formed some ice. Vera was saying that here they like to go ice skating in the winter. They also do ice diving. So because the ice is so thin, people actually come out diving and they go under the ice and pop up between the holes. Not sure that that's something I would want to do as a diver. And in the summer, also, along here where the sand is, they come down with picnics and sit around the lake. And so all the kids can go swimming, and there's a lifeguard in the summer and things. So what a lovely thing to have on your doorstep. So we're really lucky to come out and see this beautiful area.
So we've come back to Vera and Steve's house, and Vera has bought us a galette de roi. Is that pronounced correctly? Not bad for somebody that's not French. And if you remember the first video we did in France in the supermarket, Marianne did an explanation of them, but it's basically like a tart, and inside there is a little gift. Yeah? And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it up for the number of people, and then traditionally a child, we have a Reuben, is going to go under the table and then say which number piece we're all going to eat. And then we're all going to eat it together, and whoever gets the little piece in the slice gets to wear the crown for the rest of the day. But the downside is whoever wins it has to buy it next year. But that's okay, because we should be somewhere in Mongolia. Vera's cut it all, and now Reuben is going to tell us which piece we have to have, and we're all going to eat it together and see what happens. What's he saying?
Reuben's. That's Reuben's piece.
How do you know that's Reuben's piece?
Because he just said. She said, whose piece is this I'm holding?
Oh, whose piece is this I'm holding? Is Reuben's. Okay.
In a prochaine.
Next.
Oh.
Annabelle.
Pour Chris.
Chris.
Marianne.
Merci.
Marianne. Okay, so now we're going to all eat and see who wins it. It could still be, there's still 3 slices left. That's really nice.
Look what I
found. Oh, hold on. Wait. Annie's won it.
Wow. And it suits me perfectly.
She's won it.
Bottle of wine. I get the crown.
You get to put the crown on.
Princess
And the
Annabelle.
queen today is...
And the queen.
Oh, queen, not princess.
Queen. Oh, she's a princess.
No.
Princess.
Okay.
Okay.
She gets it, but she gets no other bossy powers or
Cheers,
anything.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good job!
Yeah.
So we've had a fabulous few days with our friend Vera. We've just said goodbye, and the first stop today is we are heading back to the shop where we bought the free SIM card, because we ended up actually doing the monthly payment, which seemed like a good idea at the time, but we've been online, tried to work out how to actually cancel it, and we couldn't figure it out online. You have to send them a letter, etc. So my advice would be to get a monthly one that's just for 1 month only, and then we'll buy another SIM card in the next country. Vera's kindly sent a letter to Free to cancel our temporary contract. Just be aware, if you do buy a nano SIM card, that it doesn't come with the adapter. So if you've got one of the motorhome Wi-Fi routers, you've probably already got an adapter to put it in, because it's the big card that's needed. Good job. Okay, onwards south we go, and heading down towards Nice.
So join us on the next episode where we continue south through the beautiful snow-capped mountain roads and head for the Côte d'Azur.
And she has bought us a galette de bois. Is that right?
No, yes. He said bois. Roi. Begins with an R.
Galette de roi.
Des rois.
Okay, cut.
But they're all growing on the mountain with the mountain air. So there's a car coming.
Fine.
There's a car coming.
Okay. No, come back. Galette de roi.
Des rois.
Roi.
Yes. Galette des rois.
Roi. With an H.
King apple. Apples. No, a king apple.
Roi. How can roi be with an R?
Roi.
Finished.
The story goes, I said, oh, it's a little bit hot. And you said something about a window. And I went to open a window. And of course, there are no window things in the back. So I said, so suddenly Annabelle and I were like, so I said, the claustrophobic people in the back are going to start having a panic attack. And then we lost it. Stop filming me laughing.
So we have come back to oh my god, cut. Okay. Oh, wait. What? Okay. You're making it very difficult. You keep changing the name.
Galette des rois. Do you want me to write it the way it's said? No. Galette des rois.
Galette de bois.
No.
Galette de roi.
Yes. Rois.
Roi. Galette de bois.
No.
Say it.
Galette des rois.
I don't know what's happening. Vera.
Do you know whether that was French or English?
What's the matter, Vera? You've made a mess, Vera.
Because I wasn't understanding whether you were saying.